being polite as I am of being good, I'd squeezed my eyes shut and dug my fingernails into my palms to keep from exploding, trying to keep my breathing nice and even, listening as Heather cooed to baby Ethan and fed him and rocked him gently in the glider that sits inches from the twin bed I've been sleeping in since my entire universe was flipped on its head. I'm not sure I ever went back to sleep, even after Heather tiptoed out and Ethan gurgled and shifted, the crinkly sound of his diaper setting my teeth on edge until he finally settled. But I didn't settle. I'd just lain there, trying to adjust my 5'10" frame in a tiny twin, missing my old big bed like I missed my old everything. I'd frowned at the glow-in-the-dark star stickers on the ceiling, examining the outlines of animals and trees painted onto the walls of Ethan's nature-themed nursery, wishing that the actual planet could be as pleasant and lovely as the artificial universe my aunt and uncle had made for their miracle baby, the one they thought they'd never be able to have. The baby who, while super adorable and innocent and sweet, wears plastic diapers that will exist in a landfill for longer than either he or I will be around. Who thinks this way about some poor, innocent baby? Sometimes I think I might be a terrible person deep down inside. But terrible or not, tired or not, here I am, the first day of school at last. Eliza, is that you? I turn and spy Olivia Chen and Olivia Patterson, OC and OP, as they call themselves, heading toward me, their faces as wary as mine must be. We've been in every advanced and AP class together since 9th grade, and they've joined me here at Southwest High, along with every other Baldwin High kid whose parents either couldn't afford private school or were too married to their liberal agendas to admit they were nervous about sending their kids to a high school full of black and brown kids. Hey, I answer. I'm so glad to see familiar faces. I pull out my reusable water bottle with its Reduce, Reuse, Recycle sticker on it from the side pocket of my backpack to take a sip and wonder briefly if Southwest has working water fountains. I hold my paper up in the air. Want to compare schedules? Let's just hope the counselors haven't totally messed them up, says OC, sliding a crisp piece of paper out of her backpack. Instead of getting ready to compare notes, OP crosses her arms and scans the crowd building around us. If this were a movie, she says, her girly upspeak punctuating every phrase with a question mark, it would be a rom-com, and Southwest High and Baldwin High are having a meet-cute. Only this isn't a movie, and this is just weird. My eyes take in the scene again, even though I've been silently making notes since I got here. The Southwest High kids, almost all kids of color, wearing their uniform-issued blue Southwest High t-shirts and dress code-ordered jeans, and the Baldwin High kids, a mix of white and Asian and black and brown, dressed in whatever we want because that's one of the perks of going to Baldwin. It doesn't seem fair to me that the Southwest High kids have to stay in dress code and we don't, but nothing about the past few months has felt particularly fair to me. Even though it's late September, over a month since we should have started the school year, Houston's humidity still reigns, and I start praying for the opening bell so we can enter this strange place that's supposed to be my school home for the next year. I've heard rumors about Southwest High's less than stellar facilities, but it's got to be against the law for a Texas high school to not have air conditioning, right? Then again, it's air conditioning.